Welcome, everyone, to the 68th episode of the Break Time Banter. I'm your host, Brett Erickson, and today I'm joined by a very special guest, Grant Jones.
What is up?
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Long time no see.
It's been a long time.
Well, for the audience, maybe they haven't seen you, but
yeah.
I saw this guy in Colorado.
Let's go. Yes.
Which, speaking of which, today's episode, we will talk about why we didn't upload for 3 weeks and our reflections from the 2023 Fly Convention.
Yes.
Grant, are you ready?
Pumped. Let's
Dude,
go.
let's do it. Feels great to be back home.
Yeah.
And back here.
It does feel great to be back. I've been traveling for 3 weeks straight.
Yeah, I haven't sat on this futon for probably 4 weeks.
Dang.
Haven't done an episode since then, so which we'll talk about. But first of all, I need some energy.
Oh, yes.
From the drink you probably already know. I don't even need to say it.
I'll do it with one hand. Ready?
Oh, you got it.
I got it?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? That's a good one.
Noise.
That was a good one. Do it for you. Do it for you. Crispy.
Wow.
Amazing. All right, let's drink.
Whoops. This one's for you, Isaiah.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
Dang. I haven't had twisted elixir
It's
in
one
a
of
long
those
time.
One of those sneaky ones.
It's like one of the first ones I ever had.
Ah.
It was probably... which one did I have first? Maybe the pomegranate one I had first.
I probably
Pomegranate and this one was like the 1 and 2 that I had.
the
like,
combo.
yeah.
1-2 punch.
This is fire.
I probably-
Raspberry, lime, and citrus.
It's good. It reminds you of Pink Starburst.
Yeah. The only
little
best pink. The only best Starburst.
Why do you think they only make an all pink Starburst?
Literally. It's the best.
Exactly. I
It's
think
the
I probably had
best.
the blue bubbler first.
Oh,
just
yeah,
knowing
that's
me.
That's a good one, too.
I'm like, blue.
Blue.
Amazing.
Literally, look at your shirt right now.
Oh, blue.
Wait. Oh, this is awkward.
Look at my
Blue, too.
screensaver. Blue.
Blue.
It's the same shirt.
It's literally the same shirt.
You know, when I wear this shirt, I'm probably been disc golfing.
Did you go today?
I did with Matt.
Of course you did.
It was
Which place?
Sunnyside. Your
Class-
stomping grounds.
Okay, I went on Google Maps because I was gonna go play like yesterday or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I saw on Google Maps it says Sunnyside is permanently closed.
What?
You literally just went there yesterday?
I went there today.
Oh, today?
Maybe Bassett Creek.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought I said Sunnyside. It
Huh.
could have been.
Well, I was there.
If
So.
anyone is wondering, Sunnyside is open.
Yes.
Brett just went today.
I was there and I'm
so-
still alive. Grimace didn't take me out. Just kidding.
Grimace. Have you had that meal yet? I haven't had it either. I don't even know what it is.
It's just
What is it?
I think it's gone now. It was like a shake at McDonald's.
Oh, it was like the purple one?
Yeah, the purple one.
Oh, man, I should have had it. That's so weird.
I think we'll save that. We'll talk about it later.
Okay,
'cause
please.
That was one of our conversations Matt and I had while
let's
driving out
go.
to
Okay.
fly. So,
Amazing. Okay.
which is hilarious. So, before we get into it, this episode is not going to be your typical break time banter episode, though.
We might giggle a few
There'll be
times.
some elements of it for sure, but we're going to have a more serious conversation about what we've been up to the past couple weeks. Youth ministry, which is always just amazing.
It's been a party.
Yeah.
I just
I have
feel
some
like
great
it's
thoughts. I can't wait
going.
to talk to you about it.
Yes.
So, because we didn't really get to talk at Fly.
Not really. You were
We were busy.
you'll get into it,
Yes.
but you've been
Oh,
having a
we
you,
were-
you had a party.
We were busy. We were all
Yeah.
busy. But stay tuned. Next
Yeah.
episode, we'll get back into the regular flow. But I felt this was important to talk about
Yes.
for many, many reasons that you will hear. So, all right. Where has the break time banter been? Canceled. No.
Canceled.
We're done.
We're done.
After Kyle and Carter's episode.
I couldn't have. Was that the last one?
Yeah.
It was like a month ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy.
3 or 4 weeks.
Wow.
Which is a fantastic show.
Yeah.
If you love Star Wars,
Oh yeah.
love Carter, love Kyle, man, you're
No,
gonna.
I don't.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't like
never
any of those things.
You can still listen to it.
Just kidding.
It is very, very funny.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But anyways, so we're gonna talk about our busy schedules,
Yes.
especially Grant.
Should I go
Grant,
first?
Yeah, you go first. Actually,
So it was like the middle of June. Wow, it was a long time ago.
It's
It was like June.
yeah, we're in July already.
Yeah, July 11th. This is that we're recording. It'll come out some other time.
On this coming Friday.
Sick.
Yep.
So June like 18th through the 23rd, I was at Pickerel Lake Bible Camp
Hey.
in something, South Dakota. I don't remember.
Yes.
Have you been there?
I was supposed to go on summer teams, I believe. I think.
Was that after our...
That was the COVID year.
Rip.
Yep, rip. But I've heard great things about it. So.
Yeah, it's good. I think maybe Greenville, South Dakota or whatever.
Yeah.
It's really great. It's run by our very own Adam McCarlson, which is our new National Youth Director.
There you go.
And his sister, Liz McCarlson. They're brother and sister. They run it. There was 40 kids, and I was the Dean of Men, which was a party. And I'll shout out my Dean of Women, Jackie Bingham.
Jackie!
That was so fun.
I'm going to get Jackie on.
Please. Well, how have you not?
We've tried a few times, but she's been busy.
She's
so.
always busy. She
Jackie and Hallie.
A marathon or something.
Yeah, that.
Jackie and Hallie.
Oh, that'd be so fun. And then Jackie
That
and
would be
Grant.
chaos. I would love. Yeah, let me know. That'd be so fun.
I will.
Yeah, it was so fun. Yeah, me and Jackie, we would like. What did we do? So we ran the canteen.
Oh,
we would
so
have
fun.
to like. Oh yeah, you ran the canteen at Galilee.
Oh,
so you know.
yeah.
So fun. You're like, let me make you a deal. You buy ice cream, I'll come play 9 Square with you, or whatever.
Some funny things.
So fun. I was the scooper of ice cream.
Oh,
so anyone,
nice.
Some weird people would get like root beer floats, but different, not root beer. They would get
just
like
different pops.
Yeah, they would get like chocolate ice cream and Dr. Pepper.
Wait, you could just buy a float.
Yeah,
Oh.
but you could get any ice cream and any pop.
Wow.
It was really weird.
That's fun.
A couple kids would just be weirdos and get like mint chip and like Sunkissed.
What?
Yeah. And they were like, "Oh yeah, it was pretty good." Like,
Wow.
you liar! You did not like that.
This is amazing.
You were just trying to be a quirky boy.
No, they just sugar.
They just want sugar in their belly. No, it was fun. That was super fun. We did room checks. We accepted bribes.
Oh yes,
so
you have to.
You gotta accept bribes. So like winners of the room checks would go in first in line. So,
fun.
yeah. So that was super fun. Yeah, there's 40 kids. The campfires. Oh, dude, I love
always
the
great
campfires.
times.
Love
Just
the
shout out
campfires.
to all the camps out there, all the youth camps.
So fun.
Because I grew up going to Galilee Bible Camp. I'm sure you grew up going to different camps.
Yes.
Just
side by side was probably
the big one.
Yeah.
But those camps, of course, the fun times you have as a kid. But you look back on it, and you realize
like pivotal moments.
Yeah, you realize how impactful those weeks were. You don't realize it as a kid, but man, looking back on it now, just see how Jesus was working through all that is crazy.
Yeah. And it's like, it was so cool. Like at the campfires were probably some of my favorite moments at Pickerel. And it was the moment where all the kids would just like share struggles and share prayer requests. And it was just like, wow, at the beginning of the week, you would not share that.
Didn't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah, they didn't want to talk to anyone. And you just saw like kids praying for kids and just like adults like stepping forward and having prayer requests and then kids praying for them. That was super cool. And so just like, yeah, that was super fun. Super, super fun. Pastor Brian Rickey was the speaker.
That's great.
Love him. It's always good to see him. And it was a good time. And then it was from Sunday to Friday. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was the first week.
So there you go.
Yeah.
And then what did you do after that?
Second week. So I came back on Friday. I think I had Friday night and Saturday to recoup. Kind of recoup.
As much as you can.
And then on Sunday, I went to Fire Up Youth Camp at the Ark in Osceola, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Fun place.
Shout out Ken's Keyboard. You know what I'm talking about?
I believe so.
So Ken's Keyboard is just a place that like you pass every time like for the turn to go like on the road that the Ark is on. And every single time I pass it, I have to yell out the window Ken's Keyboard. Like Ken's Keyboard.
That's
Woo!
funny.
And then it's a weird thing I do. I don't know why I do that.
That's funny. I love that.
Yeah, it was super fun. There was this was a middle school camp, so I've never really experienced a middle school camp before.
Like 4th through 6th grade, or
it was like 5th through 8th, I think.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of weird, but
yeah, that's unique.
Yeah, it was super fun. 20 kids, pretty intimate group, and just we had a summer team there. Yeah. man, I wasn't expecting. Yeah, man, it was just so good. Man, it was good. So that one I led worship with.
Oh, nice.
And then led it with my friend Sierra. I don't know if she plays guitar in Hawaii.
Yeah. Is that maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, but she's super cool. She
Yeah,
played
that's
guitar. I play cajon. And then, and Nacho and Caitlin were the speakers.
Oh, yes, I did hear about that.
Nacho and Caitlin Davalos. Nacho spoke in the evenings. Caitlin spoke in the morning. Oh, man, they're just, I love them.
They're phenomenal.
They're great.
Shout out to them because they have some exciting things going on.
They're having a child.
Whoa!
In, how long?
I'd have
3 months?
I'd have to ask.
I don't know.
To be fair, there's quite a few people that are actually having.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
There's so many. Yeah. Love them.
Yeah.
They were speakers. Kirk and Ruth, love them. They were, or they are the directors of the Ark, and they are always so great.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Anytime I see Kurt, he always makes it a point to come and talk to me.
Yes.
So I respect him a lot for that. So
yeah, he's just super down to earth. He just understands kids.
Yeah,
really, honestly,
and has the passion for that place.
Yeah, and he
for those
claims
kids.
to be. Yeah, I mean, I'm not an adult, so I mean, that's how I can relate. Like, right. But yeah, they're super fun. Yeah,
That's awesome. And
did
then right after that,
pretty much right after that, we went to Fly.
Oh, the Fly Convention.
Fly Convention 2023.
Free Lutheran Youth.
Yes, in Colorado, in the mountainous Colorado.
Estes Park.
Yeah, and the way that every Fly, besides this past Fly, which I was on summer teams, you were on summer teams as well.
Yes.
We took vans, but this Fly and every other Fly, we took a charter bus.
Oh, the bus. Party on the bus.
Party on the bus.
Wow. So this is your first time going on a bus for that?
No.
Oh, but
that was my 5th Fly. I counted.
Wow.
I went to 2013, 15, 17, 19, and 23.
23, sorry.
Yeah.
But your first time on the bus or?
Every other time was on the bus except for
19.
summer teams.
Okay, yeah, there. Now I'm understanding. The bus.
But as an adult on the bus,
that's a
not
little
nearly as fun.
Why not? No, just kidding.
Because you just have kids just talking your ears off. I mean, no, our group was fine. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't super loud. Around like 10 or 11, people are just like, okay, let's either watch a movie or just go to sleep.
But it's different.
It is very different
when you're older.
Because I had it pretty good, but it still wasn't great. I had two seats to myself, so I was like laying down, but also like I'm very large. I'm 6'2", and I'm just like, it's really hard to get comfortable in those bus chairs.
Yes.
But it was super fun. I slept for like 3 hours, but yeah, it was super cool. We drove through the night. We left at 4 p.m. on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
And we got there we got to Estes. Oh, you'll love this. We got to Estes at 10 a.m. Oh. But we stayed in Estes for like 5 hours.
Yeah, because
check-in wasn't until 3:30.
Yeah.
And then we got to Estes, that whole fiasco because they didn't have keys or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was fine. But it was a funny experience. Yeah, we were just sitting around in Estes for 5 hours.
All right, go
go do whatever you want. Go buy clothes and buy food or whatever.
Just come back.
Yeah, but so many people, like we saw so many different buses and so many different groups, like in Estes, like, oh, hey, I know you. We're going to fly? Oh, yeah, sick. All right, see you there.
See you later.
Yeah, it was just kind of funny.
That's fun. Then, so you were a dorm room leader.
Dorm room leader for all 3 people that I'm related to, which is good, but also chaos.
Yes, it can be. There's fun things about it.
Yep. You got your Caleb Munseth, love Caleb.
Yeah.
You got your Frankie Torfin, and you got the one and only Bennett Jones, who happens to be my brother.
Wow.
And Frankie and Caleb are my cousins. So it was so great.
Mm-hmm.
I saw them grow, and just like I love them. They're so.
It's a fun thing because they're comfortable with you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they get to see you as a dorm room leader, which might be a little. Like
it's a little different.
A little difficult, but then at the same time, they can hear you talk about things.
Right.
And like, oh, wow. Like, this is coming from my cousin Grant.
Right.
Like, this is really cool.
Yeah, it was super cool. Yeah, and just like we had our little Devo times, and like I kept the Devo time. It was mainly like I read a couple verses, or like I give them a question. It was like 3 minutes tops. It's like we're tired, and like they probably won't listen to more than 3 minutes. Totally fine. It was just like something to like just wind us down a little bit. Yeah, it was super great. But they were like, I feel like they were always ready to like go to sleep. Like once the light was off, they were either like on their phone for like 5 minutes and then go to sleep, or they were just instantly out. Frankie especially was out like a light. He was just, Also,
that's what camps in Colorado will do to you.
Yes, the mountain air will get to you. But man, that was fun. Should I talk about the team tournaments?
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Yes.
so some fun things at camps, but especially at the flag convention. I remember back in 2017, I think it was.
Illuminate, yes.
The Frisbee tournament. And other years doing the Frisbee tournament, because back in high school, I loved Frisbee, specifically Ultimate Frisbee. So as a kid, I understand the hype now of going like, oh, we got to play in this tournament. Gotta go crazy. Gotta go crazy. And I didn't get to see, I got to see a little bit of what happened, but explain your tournament experience this year.
So the tournaments, so there were 4 sports that they had tournaments for. 3 of them were team sports. One of them was Gaga Ball, which is single.
That's kind of fun.
Which is still fun.
I've never heard of them doing that.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if they did. I don't know if they did
the first year. I don't
probably,
remember.
which it's kind of fun.
It was kind of fun. But the 3 team tournaments were volleyball, basketball, and ultimate. And and my youth group, I only played on the ultimate team, but people from my youth group played on all 3. So our Grace Youth Group, shout out Grace Youth Group in Maple Grove, love them.
Yeah.
Won those 3 tournaments.
I didn't know they won all 3.
They won all 3. They won volleyball, basketball, and ultimate. And
that makes sense. I didn't hear the results from the last day, but I heard the basketball tournament because of Colin's team name. Did he come up with that?
Was it Boogang?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where he explained it to someone, but I forgot. But it was just it's something him and his friends had done in like high school or whatever.
Oh, that's funny.
It was so funny. Their basketball team was Boogang. The volleyball team was G Gang, and then the ultimate tournament was Boogang. So we were just one big gang.
That's fun.
But yeah, it was super cool. But Frankie was probably, well, if you ask Lauren, she would say she's the MVP of all 3 of those teams because she was on all 3. I was only on 1. Frankie was on 2. Whatever. But yeah, Lauren was killing it. But Frankie had the buzzer beater for basketball.
Wow.
He shot it, and then it like made it, and then he just like held up the 3, and it was so cool.
Wow.
So cool. And then they won
crazy.
that way. But then for the ultimate tournament, so the way they did it was kind of like football, but like, so it was tied at the end of the time limit. And so someone had to score, but then the people who score had to like stop them for them to win. So basically, so like we started and we scored, and so basically we had to stop them to win
because they scored. Then it just back to where it was. Okay.
But that exchange, I had thrown a terrible pass, and I was like, oh no, they're gonna score. And then someone D'd it, or they threw it away or whatever. And then we marched down, we scored. And we were like, oh my word, we're so close. We're so close. And then I'm like, honestly, I need to come out. I'm not going to play good defense. So I took myself out. I don't know who came in. Maybe Ryan. But then, so they have the disc now. So if they turn it, they lose.
Yep.
And so someone throws it, and Frankie lunges in front of the disc, bats it down, and we win. And we storm the field.
So he gets 2 buzzer beaters.
He gets 2 buzzer beaters.
Man.
It was just like so cool. It was super fun.
Man.
But then like literally everyone on our teams played out of their mind. it was just like something in the water that day. They were just killing it. It was so fun.
Something in the air.
Yeah, man, it was so cool. And then it was also really cool. Like, we were playing Zach Simonson's team.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we beat. And then it's just so cool to like, hey Zach, I love you. And Zach's like, I love you, man. It was just it was great. It's like it's like if we lost, I would hope we did the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I love you, man. It was so cool to be like friends with them. And
sports are such a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it brings people together.
Yes, especially with conventions like that.
Yeah.
Because, you get into the things. You get competitive. And that it's good to do that, to express that and kind of learn how to, like, hey, in life, you're going to have times where you're a little competitive with one another.
You're up against the wall, but at the end of the day, we're all serving the same God. Exactly. And it was really cool. Like, Colin, I was really proud of Colin. He was like leading our team. And then after we shook hands with their team, Colin was like, hey, let's circle up. And then Colin's like, hey, Zach, you want to pray? And then Zach prayed. It was just super cool. And then we came in and broke it down. And I think we did family or for him or something.
That's great.
Yeah, it was super cool. Man.
So that reminds me of 2022, I think, when we were on dorm staff together. Okay. That intramural year.
Oh, yes.
How fun that was.
That was
just
fun.
A really fun championship game. But afterwards, I come up, find Grant, like, bro. Like, I absolutely love, like, playing against you. Like, you're a beast.
Yeah, that was so fun.
Because, man, that was
intense.
And Grant and I have had lots of battles over the years.
Yes, we have had battles.
But at the end of the day, it's fun just to, like, man, dude, I love you, bro. Like,
it is. I love you, man. It's so fun. I remember that because we had a bye and you played. Who did you play?
We played
because
gold.
You were red. You
played gold.
Yeah, Dalton's team.
Yep,
that's right.
And
Dalton had the Cinderella.
Yeah, they're the team that beat us.
Up.
Well, because they beat us the first game. To bring us to the losers bracket. It was crazy.
That's right. You battled your way back.
Yeah, through.
That's right.
So it was, and
that was intense.
I'll say this to everyone. I learned a lot because I was very frustrated after that game.
Yeah.
And I didn't handle it. I didn't handle it the best way. I will definitely say that. And I had to, like, take a moment. Like, that's not how you should have, like, it's just a game.
Right.
Like,
yeah. I mean, everyone gets to it at times.
Some people are surprised that I'm very competitive, but if you play any sports with me, you will quickly learn that, oh my goodness, Brett is so competitive.
Yeah, the second you start playing, you're like,
what the?
Who is this man?
But there's been just a lot of years of playing that just taught me to, I mean, Logan probably talked about this in his elective at Fly, how, sports can unite us, but at the end of the day, you have to be able to look at your opponent and realize that they're a child of God too.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're not the enemy.
Yeah. You're both playing to win.
Right. Yeah, you should try your hardest to win.
Which is a great thing. But as soon as you start having malice or just, like, bad thoughts against them, that's when you got to realize, like, I got to show them love still.
Yeah. Which is hard. It's really hard, honestly, because, like, me and you, we're very, very competitive. And I lose my cool.
Yeah.
And I just need to, like, okay, this is a game.
And we've all had opponents that will chirp and talk.
Yep. Which is even harder to, like, lose good or lose well.
Yes.
But it was super fun. So
that's awesome. We'll definitely talk more about that.
Let's go.
So we're going to talk a lot more about Fly. I'm going to quickly go over where I was.
All right, Brett, where were you?
I wasn't quite as busy as Grant. So 3 weeks ago, I was getting ready to be the dean of Galilee Bible Camp for preteen.
Heck yeah.
And this is my first time doing that. So, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. My first time being in that position. I've done lots of just being a dorm room leader, being dean of men. But this is the first time that, like, all right, you're the dean of preteen.
Dean, yeah.
Which, man, I prayed a lot about because they asked me about it. Yeah. And I've gone to that camp for, I've been there probably 10 plus years.
That's the one you grew up going to.
Yeah, grew up going to. So I prayed a lot about it because I'm like, man, like I'm too young to do this. But, after praying about it and just the God's like, no, like I need you to do this year. So it kind of stepping out of that comfort zone, but it was good. I prepared a lot for it, making sure I was ready for it. So that's why there's no episode that week. Went to camp, had a fantastic dorm staff. Ellen Gallagher as the dean of women, Scott Olson as the dean of men, who's interning up at TRF.
Oh, that's right. Thief River?
Yeah.
Oh,
So shout out to Scott
right.
that was
Scott.
his first time at that camp.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Then a great summer team there, Levi, Joey, Ava, and Britta.
Nice.
So that was it was an amazing week. We had lots of first timers there, and God worked through all of us there, all the staff there, just working through those kids.
That's awesome.
Man, preteen camp is really fun because you got to keep the kids busy.
Yeah.
Lots of
Those are middle schoolers.
Yeah. We had a 4th through 6th grade.
That's chaos.
So man,
that's so fun though.
It's so much fun just looking back because when I was a kid, I was very nervous to go to camp.
Right.
So to be able to be on the staff now,
I'm sure there were some kids that were just a little nervous.
oh yeah, you always have some
always
that
a couple, yeah.
nervous their first time.
Yeah.
But man, God worked through Pastor
cool.
Aaron Torminen, I believe that's his name.
Oh yeah.
So I
know him. Yeah.
So he came out. That was
cool.
That was really fun. So finished camp on Thursday.
Sweet.
Stayed in Roseau, came back down on Friday, and then packed on Saturday and headed to the Fly Convention
Let's go.
Sunday with Matt Erickson. Me and him road tripped it out there. It was a lot of fun. I'll talk about more of those details later. This year, I got to serve as an incident assistant. So for
what
those,
does that do?
For those who are at Fly, you probably see people with red shirts. That's either first aid or part of the safety team. So I was part of the safety team. And that was another fun thing I was like, wow, I didn't expect to be asked to do this. And I was once again like praying about it. And I was like, I need you to serve on this.
Do it.
Which I realize I do have some gifts in those areas. Being a lifeguard and managing some different things. I know when to be serious.
Right.
So that was an interesting thing, but I'm glad I was able to serve on those teams. And I have so much respect for those big camps, but especially the Fly Convention, how much behind the scenes goes into keeping the camp safe, first aid staff, just all the staff that you don't see that help put on that camp. It's amazing to see.
Yeah. There's so many, because there's so many volunteers, so many staff, so many Y staff, like YMCA staff. Just like all those people coming together. All those people coming together to make it run, and it for the most part it was pretty smooth. But had some. There was
some things I won't get into it, but it just speaks to you just don't see a lot.
Right.
It was never a second thought to me when I was a camper there about any of those things.
You never saw it.
No,
because the safety team was so good.
Exactly, and just they have that heart for that. So it's honor serving as that. It was a little different for me, but I was glad I was able to serve that. And what we're kind of talking about is kind of like Thursday's evening session. Pastor Ozier.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, God's workmanship.
Yeah. That was good. Yeah.
That was one of the, I was busy with some shifts and whatnot, but that was the session I got to listen to fully and be there. And oh, man.
That's so good.
I really, really needed to hear that.
Yeah, same. Man, that was really good. All the speakers just like killed it.
Yeah.
Hopefully they come out with the live stream so I can.
Yep, they'll be posting the evening sessions, I believe, and then I think they'll be posting the electives through the
right.
I think
That's
through the
right,
podcast
because they're wearing little things that recorded them.
So shout out to the Fly Convention podcast, I believe, or the Fly podcast.
Yeah, I think it's Fly Convention podcast.
So I think it is too. So you can hear lots of great resources, lots of the electives. I'm sure they'll be coming out with that throughout the year.
Good.
So
that was good.
But that's where the Break Time Banter has been. So I talked about Galley Bible Camp, how God was able to use all of us there just to do his work.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing with camp in general.
Right.
Because it's fun being a camper and now being a staff. It's
crazy.
It's tireless work sometimes.
Yeah.
How, man, every day at Galley, I think I finished and I was like, man, I'm exhausted. But at the same time, you feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Because you're doing it for Jesus and you get to see kids grow.
Oh, and there's no greater work than that sometimes.
Yeah. And like, I just thought of this now, which I can't believe I forgot it. At the Ark, the fire up camp, it was kind of an intimate group, 20 kids. And it was crazy. Like before the ending of Wednesday night, so the kids left on Thursday morning. At the ending of Wednesday night session, someone gave a testimony. Can't remember exactly who did, but it was all focused on the cross, all the cross. And me and Sierra, we had a song prepared after, and I'm like, And like I felt the Lord like, actually you need to change the song. I'm like, okay. And then so we switched it to At the Cross, which is a great song, At the Cross by Chris Tomlin. And I was like, wow, we need to change it. And I'm like, hey Sierra, can we change it At the Cross? And she's like, totally. And because she was listening to the testimony too, and she was like, oh yeah,
yes.
And so we switched it. And then we went up and sang it, and just like, dang.
Man,
the Lord just moved, and like we kind of had like a little altar call during that, and man, I'm thankful that the Lord just gave me the words to like adequately call them to the altar, which was it was super cool. The Lord really worked in there, and some kids came up and prayed with some adults, and just like we kind of just sat in silence, had some piano music. I told the kids, you can leave if you want, but leave quietly. Yeah. And it was just like, man, it was just such a cool moment. We just like sat there, prayed, and I don't know.
Great. Oh man,
so it was super cool.
Yeah, we could go on and on
for sure
about just camp experiences.
Yeah,
but man, there's just no greater work, and that's why I really felt it was important just to be really focused on that. And that's just a good thing in life too,
for sure,
that God has taught me, is to really focus on the opportunities that He's given us
in
times,
and to listen to His voice. Yes, because like I'm really glad the Lord was like, stop, you need to sing a different song. I'm like, okay, I will. And then just like the Lord just worked through it. It was so cool.
Exactly.
So cool. Yeah.
Exactly. All right.
What else you got?
Look at the stuff. All right. Fly convention. Let's talk about that.
Yes.
Fly 2023 restored. Man, I've talked to many people just about this year at Fly. There's just many things that really made it special for 2021 being canceled.
Yeah.
So I thought about it this way: just lots of kids there that maybe their first time there.
Yeah.
Because with that year being canceled.
Right.
And wow, we both did it.
Jinx.
Oh,
you owe me a pop.
Oh no.
Awkward. Anyway.
But man, just to be back out in Colorado, because last time we were out there, we were on summer teams.
That's right.
And just
right after our first year Bibles.
Yeah.
Man, we're old.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy.
So just thinking about that, I'm like, wow, last time I was here, just think about how different things were. And you also, it's fun going back to places like that and seeing, wow, how the Lord has worked since that time.
Yeah, that's so crazy. Like, I'm a totally different person than I was 2019.
Exactly.
Oh man, 4 years will do that to you. And 4 years to like, well, because Gideon was, he was the nominated or elected president in 2017.
Oh, for the,
for
the 2020.
Because he was going to be, no, he wasn't.
He was elected 2019.
No, he's elected after 2019.
After 2019.
So he's been president of the Fly Committee for 4 years.
Yeah, just like.
And all those people were elected then, and they had all that time to like seek the Lord and like, okay, this is how this fly should happen. And like,
it went
so well.
There's a fun note in the beginning of the booklet, I think, from the Fly Committee. Okay. So that was really fun to read.
Okay.
And they kind of talked about it. I think part of it was talking about, by you reading this is in like an answer to our prayers.
Yeah.
And to our work that you're here at camp. So that was super great. And man, my goodness, the speakers that they had out there, it was insane.
That was good.
The morning Bible studies, I heard just phenomenal things about that.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah. Did you go to any of them?
I did not get to. Okay. I'll explain a little bit. I had a night shift the first night.
That's right. You were sleeping.
So I had to sleep the first morning.
Yeah, sleep all the Yeah.
So there's that. Then I had some other shifts in the morning too. Right. So I
got to hear bits gloss over it a little bit.
Yes.
Pastor Eric Rasmussen, pastor in Fergus Falls, love him. He spoke on 4 different characters from the Old Testament. Yeah, Old Testament, and how they were restored, basically. Oh man, hopefully I can pull them off the dome. First day was Joseph. Second day was Ruth. Third day was David. Oh man. Fourth day. Oh man, I blanked it. I blanked the fourth day.
That's all right.
That's okay.
Check your notes.
Check my notes or check your notes.
Find
You
someone
know.
else's notes.
Yeah. Do your research. I don't know.
That's all right.
Yeah, it was good. And then just like how they basically messed up and then how they were stored, or something else happened in their life and how they were stored. Super cool.
Yeah.
And then after that was like a workshop. And so did you go to any of the workshops?
I got to hear bits and pieces of them.
Super
so.
good.
And
Dr. Yuan was first 2 days, and then Walt Mueller was the second 2 days.
Yeah.
Man, really, really, really good. Man.
And I'm not sure if I'm not 100% sure if those would be posted or not. Maybe they will.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But man, if you get a chance to listen to that, even if
check
you've already
those
listened
out.
to it, even the bits and pieces I heard were
they were so
phenomenal
good.
and
Yeah.
so relevant to the time that
to
we're
the
in.
kids and the teens and even the adults too.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like I was just like, ugh, ugh, ugh.
That brings
I'm
up
like, yes, I agree. It was super good.
Hey, that brings up a good point that these messages aren't just for the youth there.
Oh,
They're
my
for
word.
everyone.
They're for everyone.
Just
for
like God's
sure.
word is for everyone. Even doing VBS, our years at summer
Oh
teams.
yeah.
You as the leaders.
No, I am with you. Yeah, it wasn't. I feel like it took me all the way to like 6th or 7th week, and I'm like, something clicked. I don't remember what it was. Something clicked. I was teaching it to the kids. I'm like, wait a second,
that applies to me.
that applies to me too. Funny how that works.
I love VBS, but
It's so fun.
all the camps and whatnot too.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So-
man, the one session that I really got to, that I wasn't on duty was a Thursday.
Oh yeah,
Pastor Ozier.
That was really good.
And that was something that I really needed to hear. I'm sure lots of people needed to hear.
Yeah.
But that was just a really special for
Yeah.
me because we're at a time in our lives, age-wise, where a lot of people don't know what to do.
Yeah,
They're still kind of searching
yeah,
and trying to find purpose.
yeah. Trying to find purpose, and they're putting their identity in all the wrong things.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
we as Christians have the secret, and so it's just like,
And just
Yeah.
hearing the simple message that we are God's workmanship, how incredibly simple that was, but how
Oh, man.
impactful
it was
that
it
was.
was really good.
Because even though we're Christians, we still struggle with
For sure.
still struggle with seeing and living in this world,
Right.
and trying to find purpose. And that's okay if we don't
For
get
sure.
to see that or get the things that we want to feel necessarily. How God's going to work through all those little things.
Right. Yeah. And like we as Christians, we don't have it all together.
Yeah.
Like I would be in high school and people would know I'm a Christian. And they're like, "Oh, you're so perfect." I'm like, No. I don't have it all figured out. Still don't.
Still,
And
to
it's
this
just like
day.
still just seeking the Lord and like, yeah, I feel like I mean, we all just have like so much
Yeah.
still to learn, and
Exactly.
we won't know everything until we get to glory.
Yeah.
Really, you know.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, I pray a lot. Like God's given these great opportunities. I'm like, God, I don't want them to see me. I want
Right.
them to see you
Right.
through me.
Yeah.
And that's
sure.
just what I pray and
yeah,
try to
that's
live
good.
out. And that's living out as a Christian though. That's
Yeah.
the key. So, but man, just
Yeah.
being back at Fly, being in the mountains, being
It was so
surrounded by
good.
God's creation. When we're from Minnesota, we don't get any.
we don't get a lot of this movement here. If you're not watching this, I just made mountain moves with my hands. You should watch it and go back.
Oh,
and
shout
so
out
you
to
can see
Peter
it.
Peter Wunderlich.
Oh.
If you listen to this, his first time going to Fly was 2019.
Oh yeah,
so
Peter.
getting for him to see the mountains for the first time.
Yeah,
But it's
Peter.
always a joy to go out there.
Yeah.
For
Did
many,
you,
for many
did you ever
reasons.
go on a sunrise hike?
Yes,
you did.
I was Friday.
Oh
Friday
yeah,
morning.
that's right. Oh, there were so many people there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Which that was probably the best morning to do it.
that was the
with
best morning.
The other mornings I'm sure were great with
Yeah.
the clouds and whatnot, but
Yeah.
that morning
That was the only one I
Clear.
went to.
Yeah.
I'm glad I only
it
went
was
to one.
very clear.
Oh.
Just amazing.
Did someone just walk in?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hi Carter. Good to see you.
Carter was also at Fly.
Carter was also at Fly. Okay, he's not coming over here.
That's okay.
Was it?
But the
the sunrise hike. Yeah, it was.
That's one of my favorite. Someone asked me a question, or to like our youth group of older, in like in a group, like, oh, what's like one of your favorite things to Fly? And I was thinking about it. And I'm like, man, the sunrise hike.
For sure. It's like, for me personally, seeing the sun break open a mountain, break open through the mountain, just like watching it. I've experienced it in a few different places, and it's just like watching the sunrise come up through a mountain is like on this earth the closest I can get to heaven on this earth.
It's so beautiful.
And it's gonna be so much better in heaven. But like, just like looking over the mountains, and it's just like, how can anyone think this is all by chance?
Yeah, exactly. Seeing God's
It's
glory
amazing.
and creation, the simple things of the sun rising each day, and just the reminders too.
Yeah.
I think of when I'm up there too, just peace.
Yeah.
Just like, oh man.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving me this moment to reflect on that and just remind of you bathed the sun.
You literally made that ball of fire 93 million miles away. Yeah.
Not by chance, and that same God loves me and loves everyone else.
Which is crazy. That's so cool. Yeah.
Oh man.
Good times that fly. Love the sunrise hike.
Just amazing how God used your brother in worship.
Yeah.
Used you as a
That
dorm
whole
room
team
leader.
was so fun.
Used everyone as staff within
Yeah.
many churches around there. And I can just reflecting on those times and just realizing that's even what helps me just even doing this podcast.
Yeah.
I thought about that, and I've explained to a few people like why I do the podcast, and some of the main reasons are just how much garbage is in social media and being promoted to kids.
Yeah.
Which frustrates me. Like, I want something fun.
Right.
That's also clean.
Yeah.
But I want people to realize that even though if you're just hearing me through the podcast, think, oh, Brett's just like this guy, he's got it all together. That is so far from the truth.
Neither of us do.
Struggle with the same exact things over and over, and so imperfect.
Mm-hmm.
But we are only restored.
Comes in.
Only restored through God's grace.
Right. That's so good.
And that's why I can be here doing this podcast with as much joy. That doesn't come from me, but comes from God.
Right.
And that's why I can smile and have fun with Grant. But at the same time, the things you probably don't see is just us struggling.
Yeah.
Over and over, just like the stories in the Bible about those people.
Yep.
And God shows you that same grace.
The Lord always shows up, and the Lord never leaves them.
Yes.
And he always is. He doesn't leave them or forsake them.
So I wanted to make sure that every time, I know this is a little different episode, but I want to make sure that you know that God loves you and the magnitude of that love. And he never leaves you, never forsakes you. He's always there. So we can have our fun times on this podcast, but never forget that, how much God loves you. That's my drop the mic. That's my main reflection to that. And if you have any questions, there's plenty of resources with youth pastors, other older youth pastors, or if you want to talk to us too.
Yeah.
We're always willing.
Yeah.
Not much
Pretty
more.
much.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Not much more I can say about that. But since this is the Break Time Banter, I do want to. I think there's some funny things we should talk about.
Probably should.
So this is a little off the script, but Grant, do you remember? I believe it was 2017.
Oh boy.
The Ultimate Frisbee tournament
At Fly.
I don't know if you remember this.
I don't know if I do.
So I was getting my team ready, and I was like, all right, who we facing? Because this time I'm like all but Ultimate.
Okay.
I love Ultimate, and then I see it's Grant's team.
Oh no. I don't remember this. What happened?
So we played a great game. It was fantastic, back and forth.
Yeah.
This is so funny talking about this now, but somewhere along the lines, something happened to the score, like miscounted or something, or maybe some people thought it was miscounted. So we went to overtime, and my team lost.
You were winning though?
I don't know. I look back on it. I don't know what happened score wise. For some reason,
Man.
I don't know if it was actually miscounted or it doesn't matter. That's that's the point of it.
Doesn't matter now.
Yeah. It doesn't matter now. But like in the moment, I thought, or maybe that was the case. Like I said, it doesn't even matter.
Right.
But I thought that we were winning by one. But like, so either something was miscounted or I misthought about it, and then ended up going to overtime.
And you ended up losing?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And it did not matter at all because we weren't going to win the whole thing, but I was upset at it.
Oh, no. Shoot. I wish I remembered that.
We had our good like plays against each other though. So
good.
Because there was one where we actually came to agreement because we didn't know if I was out of bounds or not after I caught it. So we're like, all right, like the score doesn't count, but we're gonna we'll still have the frisbee and just like replay basically. Okay. So you still like I didn't have any ill will against you.
Oh, that's good.
It's just funny thinking back, like I was so upset at that and it didn't matter.
It didn't matter. Dang. Yeah. That was like I feel like that was peak
because you were probably playing in high school.
Was that my peak athletic ability? I don't think it was. That maybe came a year earlier. I don't know.
But still more in the prime of your frisbee days.
Yeah. And I probably was more of a turd face too. So I might have I don't know. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
That's wild though.
I don't remember having ill feelings against you. So
just in the moment you did probably.
In the moment I was just upset at the score, the keeper or whatever. So
yeah.
It didn't matter. It's just funny looking back on those little things. I'm like, I didn't need to get that upset about that.
Right. I wonder if I ever any things like that.
I remember playing a few different years. I don't know if it was 2013 or 2015.
Okay.
I had a messed up ankle. But being younger, I didn't care. So I just had him tape it up.
Oh man.
This is back in the day when there wasn't limits on I think adults on teams.
Oh,
so we faced
no one cared.
We faced the Bible school team.
Oh no,
it got destroyed.
That's hilarious.
Back when they allowed you to do that.
Yeah, I'm glad they did.
Yeah, it makes a lot.
Everything
of sense.
would get out of.
Grant and I would be playing on the same team.
100%. Yeah. That would. Dang. If we got like a Bible school alumni team and the current Bible school team,
so fun.
Like put together their best team or the best players, we would totally beat them.
Oh yeah,
they would not stand a chance. Any current Bible schoolers want to take on a Bible school alumni team? This is your official challenge.
I'll get ready.
Build a team. We'll build a team. Come September,
we're ready.
We might want to beat you.
Battle.
So.
Battle.
Well, we just
to
called
the death.
Out.
What? Just kidding.
To the death. Murder. Judas, no.
No.
Carter, you want to be on a Bible school alumni team? Okay, cool.
Yeah, he definitely said yes.
He definitely said yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Right,
and he definitely didn't say anything. Or
but
definitely,
anyways.
Definitely didn't not say.
Yep.
I messed it up. Well, move swiftly along from
moving
that.
Swiftly along.
Oh, that's a classic Isaiah. I miss Isaiah. Isaiah says moving swiftly along from, or something.
Moving on from that.
Okay, moving on.
You know what else he does?
What else?
Hear me out. but hear me out. He does it. I think.
Okay, hear me out.
Hear me out, guys.
Hear me out, guys. So,
but hear me out. I should. This would be so much work, but I should listen back and clip every single.
I was literally thinking the same thing. That would be.
We all have our sayings and things that we do.
That'd be so tough.
Isaiah, you'll hear Isaiah on the show. I can't promise when.
Oh man,
but he will be back on. Man,
where is he?
Fargo.
What a loser. Just kidding, Isaiah. I love you.
Oh, this is also Isaiah. You're coming to the Fly convention.
Oh yeah, 2025.
Pressure Isaiah to come.
Yeah, peer pressure.
Positive peer pressure.
Poke.
All right, there we go.
Anyway,
all right. So fun thing. So this is a question to everyone, but to Grant.
Okay.
What do you do to pass the time in Nebraska?
Nothing, because there's nothing to do there.
Exactly.
It's all flat.
You know what they have there? Windmills. Did you see those?
No, I didn't.
They have little windmills. So Matt and I,
little ones or big ones?
Little ones. So Matt and I, we had. Okay, so preface this a little bit. So Matt and I wanted to travel together because Matt's a bro, and we also wanted to play disc golf along the way.
Oh yeah.
So that was part of our reason too. But it was super fun to hang out with him and be in his new truck traveling out there.
That's right. He's got a nice.
So the first day we left at 6 a.m, and we did 12 hours.
What? Holy!
We got all the way to Fort Collins in Colorado after the first day.
That's intense.
And we felt good for most of it, but Nebraska,
Oh man, there's nothing
There's
there.
nothing in Nebraska.
Probably like 30 people in Nebraska.
Saw some
total.
cows, but we started noticing these small windmills out in like farms and
weird.
stuff. And like, what? Why are there so many of these? So we looked it up, and it's a way for a well to be like bring up water through a well because it's spinning with the
Are
wind.
they still living in 1800s?
So we started.
Sorry if you have
don't-
windmills.
I don't
but,
know anyone from
We're just
Nebraska.
confused. Oh, do I know anyone from Nebraska?
I can't name someone off the top of my head.
I can
I'm
name
sorry.
people who live there currently, but they're not from there.
Yeah, yeah.
So we can still make fun of it.
Oh, yeah.
But as soon as I mean someone that is from, I take everything that I ever
Back.
said about Nebraska back.
So
Nebraska's amazing, actually. Everyone should go there.
So we had a fun moment where Matt's like, all right, what's the like next gas station? Or like, we got to stop for food. And I'm like, he's asked like DQ. I'm like, we'd have to go 30 minutes out of the way to get to it. He's like, huh, good one. I'm like, no, there's nothing. I'm not even joking.
Oh.
He's like, okay. And then I'm like, no, Matt, look at the map. Like, look it up right
horrible.
now. So there's like little gas stations, but
nothing
besides
else.
that, there's nothing.
Let me guess. Was it a Flying J
Probably.
gas station?
I don't, or a
Flying
Sinclair.
J. Oh, Sinclair, yeah.
So for the next is like, all right, we have to stop at this gas station because there's nothing for 2.5 hours.
Oh my word. That's terrible. Speaking of, you know what else is hilarious?
Yes.
So on the way back, I rode with Ryan and Jamie.
Oh,
And
nice.
we stayed in Rapid City, South Dakota. But before we got to our Airbnb, we went to Mount Rushmore because Jamie had never seen it before.
Oh.
And so we went there. We were there for like 10 minutes. And
Oh, really?
yeah, we literally looked at it because me and Ryan had seen it before. It's cool.
Still there.
But I mean, it's still there. Yep. No one has defaced it.
Mm-hmm.
And Jamie's like, okay, cool. And we left. But then Jamie was looking up stuff about Mount Rushmore, and she said apparently the reason why Mount Rushmore was built is because they wanted more tourists in South Dakota.
Oh.
Because South Dakota doesn't really have anything
Not
else.
really anything either.
Other than the Black Hills, which are great.
Yeah.
But what else? What else do you have? Mount Rushmore now.
Yeah.
And the Black Hills.
I started realizing, what does Nebraska have?
They literally have nothing.
I couldn't think of anything.
Do they have anything?
I'm sure there. I saw
There's
some.
gotta be something.
I tried looking up some things. On
Like
the
the
way back,
world's
we went
largest
through Lincoln
something.
and Omaha, so bigger
yeah.
cities.
Yeah.
Cities. But yeah, Nebraska.
It's got
I was
nothing.
so bored. We started counting those small windmills. And actually, what helped save me was my brothers were playing me on those iPhone games.
Oh yeah.
Have you played those?
Game Pigeon.
Yeah, Game Pigeon.
Yeah, 8-ball or cup pong.
So
and
when I had service, I could play them, but sometimes I didn't have
like
service.
no service. In
Thanks, Nebraska.
Thanks, Nebraska.
So-
Nebraska's the new Ohio. Sorry, Ohio.
So
Sorry,
being-
Janae. Sorry, Vic.
I think they'll,
Actually not
No,
sorry.
they'll join on, so then they can make
Do
fun
they?
of Nebraska and not
Oh
Ohio.
yeah, Nebraska. Now we're bullying Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Beat them down. And then when we meet someone from Nebraska, then we bully South Dakota.
South Dakota. Except we know more people.
Oh, we know so many people in South Dakota. I got nothing.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it
Kansas.
out.
I don't know.
Kansas. Back to Ohio. Back to Ohio.
Ah, Ohio.
So Matt and I beat in the car for 12 hours. I got so bored
Mm-hmm.
that I made a little song, or made up why there's so many windmills there.
Oh boy.
Instead of Johnny Appleseed,
Okay.
Johnny Windmill Seed.
Okay.
So the legend of Johnny Windmill Seed. So I just changed the prayer Johnny Appleseed to Johnny Windmill Seed.
Oh my goodness.
It's so stupid, but
So did you write? Do you have lyrics for this?
yeah.
Amazing.
Well, the Lord is good to me, and so I thank the Lord for giving me the things I need: the grass and the trees and the windmill breeze.
Wow, bars.
So that
Let me beatbox.
that's it. So that's it. Johnny Windmill Seed.
That's tough.
He put all those windmills
Johnny
in
Windmill
Nebraska.
Seed. Thanks, Johnny Windmill.
All right. Some other actual questions.
Okay.
So, what was your favorite meal at the Y in Colorado?
Oh man. Just trying to think, what did we have? I think okay, this was my Probably. Oh yeah, it was probably the first night, Monday night. We had spaghetti.
There you go.
I just love spaghetti.
Pasta. That's a
So good.
good thing to start out.
It's classic.
Get all those carbs.
It's classic. Also, did you have the pot roast?
I don't think I did.
It was pretty good. I was kind of surprised. I'm like, let's go. I don't know. Oh, they did have salmon too.
Oh.
The salmon was good.
Did have that.
I like the
salmon.
Love salmon.
Colorado. Salmon.
Colorado.
Hopefully that's where they got it from. I don't know.
Probably. Hopefully.
I would guess so.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite activity at the YMCA?
Ultimate. Ultimate
Kinda
or
has to be.
hiking. Yeah. Sunrise hike.
Oh, amazing. But
Yeah.
there's also mini golf. This year
I didn't go this
I didn't
year.
get to go. I didn't get to do it this
I
year.
usually have gone at least once, but not this year.
Yeah, I'll figure out another time. I was gonna film it with the GoPro and like do because
Oh,
I was gonna
yeah.
battle my brother Kyle.
Kyle.
He's talking smack to me about mini golf. So
Dang, I bet Kyle sucks.
we were talking some trash on the way there because I was beating
gotta.
him in game pigeon and
Oh,
mini golf because
yeah.
mini golf's my game in game pigeon.
Really?
I'm
Okay.
I'm kind of a beast.
Kind of a beast. Okay.
But we were talking smack to one another, but we didn't get
You
to do
got
it,
it.
unfortunately. But that's okay. So one of my favorite
What was yours?
activities recently, disc golf. That
Classic.
is contention for one of my favorite courses of all time.
Really?
Part of it, I think, is just playing in the mountains.
Of course.
I think is a huge factor. I got lots of footage that I eventually will figure out how to post
Nice.
to YouTube. Oh, the first round we had was me, Nate Krellon, Matt Erickson, and Scott Olson.
Nice.
That was very,
That's fun.
very funny. We got rained out,
Oh, dang.
but I played a lot with Nathan Olson. It was
Nice.
so fun.
Is he good?
Oh yeah, he's good.
Cool.
It's really fun to play with
He's
him.
a legend.
He goes all forehand basically.
Really?
Yeah,
That would be hard.
it's so fun to watch him.
Interesting.
So if you get a chance to play disc golf, Nathan Olson.
Olsen, what a legend.
So I shot my best round there by far.
Oh, really?
By far, 11 down, or 11
Dang.
under. It was crazy.
On 18?
Yep,
It was
18 holes.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
it was
impressive.
it was really fun. So it might be my favorite course, just the scenery of it.
Yeah.
But at this stage in my disc golf journey, I was like figuring out how to play different courses.
Uh-huh.
This is a fun, challenging course
Yeah.
for many reasons.
I'm sure.
You're up in the mountains. The trees, you're not getting through the trees.
There's so many trees up there. Yeah.
I don't know
think-
if you played this year.
I think
but
I played. No, I didn't play it this year. I think I played it with you and
yes,
Nate.
2019.
Did we play it with anyone else?
Maybe. I don't
I don't
remember.
remember. Yeah.
I remember getting
maybe
my-
Josiah Quambeck.
Oh,
I think it.
we might
It
have.
might have. I don't remember.
I got my
It was for
disc-
sure you and Nate.
That year I got my disc stuck in a tree.
Did you get it down or no?
It took me a while, but I did. But it was way up
Oh
there.
yeah, you had to like throw a different disc at it.
I was throwing rocks up at it for a while.
I think I remember that actually.
I was.
That was fun.
I don't even have that disc anymore.
Oh,
That's the
rip.
fun part.
Probably traded it to someone.
But playing up there,
That's a
I
good- good
I got to
course.
do that a lot, which was a lot of fun.
That's fun.
So
Yeah, I think the only time I did that was with you guys, 2019, and I think we only did it once or twice.
okay. Yeah, we'll
It's
see.
fun
what-
though.
Yeah.
Peter.
Oh,
Peter came with us.
I haven't
Yep,
played disc
Peter
golf with
came with
Peter in
us.
forever.
Yeah, that's right.
That's fun.
That was fun.
All right. Little fun thing to wrap it up. What do you think the next theme for Fly will be?
Ooh. Okay. So the ones I've been at, 2013 was Broken.
Broken.
2015 was Identity.
Yes.
2017 was Illuminate. 2019 was I Am. 2023 was Restored. 2025. Whew.
Yeah.
This is kind of
So
tough.
shout out to Matt he asked me this on the way back, and I was like, wow, what?
What an insightful guy.
Yeah. We had lots of fun conversations, but this one baffled me. I was trying to think of things. I did come up with something finally that would be fun. It's probably not
Okay.
going to be it, but
Okay.
it's fun to think about a word that encaptures a lot.
Right. And you can go different places with
Yes.
it.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. So the one thing I
What'd you
thought
come up
about,
with?
I was thinking a lot about truth,
Ooh.
because I'm going to talk about it a little bit. There is a
Do
huge
it.
struggle for truth
Yeah.
in this
Honestly,
world right
though.
now. Where you're not allowed to question truth. It's crazy that people like no, you have to be subjective about this. There can't be an objective truth.
Yeah.
And
this is my truth.
yeah, this is my truth. Like, you can't tell me what to do.
That would be crazy.
So hearing the conversations and hearing all these things, just how important truth is. What is truth? And this is an age, especially, I think, with youth, that it's confusing. I really feel for the younger generation who grew up in this and might be questioning, or might be like, oh, is this what truth is? So I thought of the word veritas.
Veritas.
Which is Latin for truth.
Oh, that's hip.
That's kind of a fun.
That's kind of cool.
Fun thing.
Veritas.
So it made me think of, I think Focus on the Family released something called the Veritas Project.
Interesting.
A while ago.
Okay.
Like a Adventures in Odyssey thing or something where they talked a lot about, had episodes based on truth, what truth is.
Huh.
So I thought that's kind of a fun word.
I like that. That's good. I don't know if I can come up with anything better.
Yeah. It took me a couple days to like think of what'd be a fun, and if it's not that, or you can use it if you want.
You can definitely use it. Give him credit. Give him credit.
No, you don't need to give me credit.
Call out Daniel Kane.
I think one year they did Telestai.
Oh, it is finished? Yeah.
I believe they did. Though I don't know.
I think the only one that I can think of right now is, I think there's a lot of verses that say love one another.
Oh, that'd be good.
That'd be good too. I don't know.
There's you could use lots of words actually for that.
Yeah. Like, oh, that would be so cool, because you could have, so like the way Pastor Eric Rasmussen went through the 4 people that went through, he could go through the different meanings of love.
Oh,
like Eros, agape, and all the other ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's a great one.
That would be cool.
From a quote from my dad. I think he was speaking, I forget where it was, family camp at the Ark or something at the Ark.
Okay.
When you talk about love.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Oh, my word. Yes. That was when we were in 4th grade.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I knew you.
Oh, wait. Was it snow days? Or
that was snow days. I remember that.
Just those little things that you come back to as a kid. That was really fun to hear. Shout out to my dad.
Because I can remember that so vividly. When you talk about love, you think of love. That's so wild, actually.
So it's fun to think about that. Shout out to my dad for not just being an amazing dad, but just a phenomenal pastor. And I'm not even just saying that biasly.
Right. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. He's really good.
He'll be the first to say it's not Todd's word, it's God's word. And that's the most important
Bars.
thing.
I think he said that.
But I think I've heard that's the most important thing that your pastor should be saying.
Yeah,
that
honestly.
Like, not here for me. We're here for God's word.
Yep.
But
dang, that's good.
So that's our reflections on Fly and where we're at with life.
Yeah.
So remember that Jesus loves you. When you get a chance, go listen to some of the Fly. If you weren't at Fly or just listening, do it again. Mm-hmm. Taking time to reflect on that. But God's word stays the same. Never fails. It is a rock.
Amen.
Ugh. All right. Anything else to add?
I think that's all I got.
I think that's it too. We will head, to the outro.
Bless you.
Sorry. This bubbler, man. It's bubbling over. We'll head to the outro and then stay tuned.
Man, I really want to burp in the mic. Right
for Isaiah.
Can I burp in the mic?
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay. Burp is coming in about 5 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it comes.
Oh! I'm so sorry.
Sorry, everyone.
That was not a good one. I wish that was so much better.
If you want to hear a better burp, listen to Colin's episode.
Listen to Colin's episode. All right, go to the outro.
But anyways, thank you everyone to listening to this special episode of the Break Time Banter. Thank you, Grant, for being on the show. Follow Break Time Banter Instagram to see exclusive content and stay up to date on the show. Check out our YouTube channel to view our podcast in video format and maybe see some videos from the Fly convention.
Oh, yeah.
Some fun stuff. Be sure to listen to our previous episodes and be on the lookout for future uploads. Thank you for listening. We will see you next time, and God loves you. Bye.
Hey, this might be in the end credits.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Let me get one more burp.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Burp is coming in like 5 seconds.
Yes, that'll be the best outro ever.
No.